Okay, 3-4, solving multi-step inequalities. Again, the inequalities work the same as equalities, except when we multiply or divide by a negative. So we're going to go through the same steps that we did before. When we're solving for a variable, you want to isolate the variable term. So I have to get rid of positive 7, subtract 7 from both sides, which cancels the 7, gives me 6a is greater than 12. Still trying to get a by itself. Divide by 6 because we're canceling multiplication. So a is greater than 2. On these, they aren't going to have you graph them, so you're done with the problem. If we have distributive property, so we're going to distribute 2 times t. 2 times 2 is going to be 4 minus 3t is greater than or equal to negative 1. I can combine like terms. Negative 3t plus 2 is negative t plus 4 is greater than or equal to negative 1. So I'm trying to get this negative t by itself, so I have a plus 4, subtract 4. Cancels, and I get negative t is greater than negative 5, but I always want a positive t. So you can either divide both sides by negative 1 or multiply by negative 1, either way. Don't forget to switch your inequality, and this time I did it. So t is less than or equal to positive 5, and then you're done. So the other type of equations we've had before are variables on both sides. So when we have a variable on both sides, you want to move it to one side. So let's subtract the 4z. 6 minus 4 is 2z minus 15. 4z's cancel, so it's 11 on that side, so we're still less than. We want to get the z by itself, so we have to get rid of the positive 15. We'll add to both sides, so we cancel the negative 15. So 2z is less than 26. 2 times z, so 2 divided by 2. So that cancels the 2, makes it 1z is less than 13. So again, you're moving the variables from one side and the numbers to the other. You can do these two in one step if you want to, and then go about solving. Okay. With these problems, you can also end up where you get some strange solutions. So if I look at 6w minus 4 is less than or equal to 2 times the quantity 3w plus 6. Distributive property says 2 times 3w is 6w. 2 times 6 is 12. So now I want to move variables to one side, so subtract 6w, subtract 6w. They both cancel. Leaves me with negative 4 is less than 12. Is negative 4 less than or equal to 12? Yes, that is always true. So when you answer your question with an always true, there are all real numbers. Again, I should have just crossed that out. All real numbers work in the equation. If we have an equation where when we do the distributive, so we have 18x minus 5 is less than or equal to 3 times 6 is 18x, 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. When we subtract the 18x, we end up with negative 5 is less than or equal to negative 6. Well, negative 5 is not less than negative 6, it's greater than. So this is never true. When we have never true, it is no solution. So those are the other type of problems you'll hit in your homework. I usually divide this up into 2 days because you do a set of problems with finding your solutions and then a set of problems where you can get your always true or no solution. Have fun on your homework.